This is chapter 1.1, Theories and Concept of Entrepreneurship. But for this video, I will focus on Islamic entrepreneurship. You may find chapter 1.1, Theories and Concept of Entrepreneurship, the previous video in my channel. Islamic entrepreneurship focuses on 8 principles of thought. First, entrepreneurship is an integral part of Islamic religion. Entrepreneurship is the pursuit of economic opportunity and deployment of halal resources to harness halal opportunities. Prophet Muhammad SAW, his companion and tabi'i were exemplary model of Muslim entrepreneurs. After them, there were a lot of successful Muslim entrepreneurs because Islam always invites all Muslims to be creative, innovative, and active in the field of entrepreneurship. By virtue of human nature, the Muslim entrepreneurs are Khalifah and have the responsibilities develop prosperity and sees business as part of ibadah or good deed. The Al-Quran and Sharia laws require Muslims to fulfill 2 important duties, ibadah and Khalifah. Ibadah relates to Salat, Zakat, Haji, or Hajj and other acts of devotion. Khalifah, on the other hand, places on Muslims the task of governance, development of human and materials, wealth seeking, working hard and lawful earning in order to support oneself, the family and the society. Lawful entrepreneurial endeavors are extension of ibadah. The third principle of thought is motivation. A success, al-falah in Islam, is not merely measured by the end results, but also the way and means of achieving them. Islamic entrepreneurship leads to success, which is al-falah just now, a successful in this life and hereafter. Next is ibadah. The business activity is part of ibadah or good deed. Muslims' involvement in entrepreneurship is desirable to fulfill obligation known as fardu kifayah just now. Muslim entrepreneurs, therefore, bear the vital responsibility of providing basic goods and essential services to the Muslim community, as well as provide employment, wealth accumulation, and economic empowerment to the other members of the society. Position of entrepreneurship and business in Islam. Islam encouraged its ummah to venture into business. Even our Prophet Muhammad SAW expounded that 9 out of 10 sources of rizki can be found in business. The nature of Islamic teaching strongly encourages people to become entrepreneurs. Working to make ends meet in the view of Islam is considered as a worship and is a practice of Islamic Sharia command. Number 6. Islamic economic system. The Islamic economic system is a system that accordance with Islamic principles and values. Islamic entrepreneurship should operate within the domain of Islamic economic system and act as the vehicle towards global acceptance of Islamic economic system. The next Islamic thought about entrepreneurship is Guiding Principles of Islamic Entrepreneurship by Al-Quran and Al-Hadith. Islamic entrepreneurship including the concept of halal, the concept of efficiency, noble values, honesty, prosperity, knowledge, and concern for the community as well as the environment. Muslim entrepreneurs must always act in accordance with Islamic principles and values. Lastly, entrepreneurial ethics based on exemplary conduct of Prophet Muhammad SAW. Rasulullah SAW character of being honest, fair, friendly, capable, happy to help customers, and safeguarding the rights of customers or consumer, and not bad talking about others' business. His success in doing business was based on trustworthy and trusted personality, as well as qualified knowledge and skills. Prophet Muhammad SAW is a perfect model for business. Islamic entrepreneurship as an integral part of the religion. So Islam is a complete way of life. There is no separation between business and religion. So while doing business, you must put in top the religion matters first. So Islam has its own entrepreneurship culture and guiding principles based on Al-Quran and Hadith to guide business operation. The human nature, the fitrah of human being in Islamic perspective, the person must firstly be the Muslim and then entrepreneur, so that the entrepreneur activities become ibadah, okay, and can perform a duty as a khalifah. So Muslim entrepreneurs should search for God's blessing above all other factors. The Muslim entrepreneur perform business not because of the profit only, but above all is to fulfill the fardu kifayah. The success formula by Al-Qurtubi. Who is Al-Qurtubi? Al-Qurtubi, the real name is Imam Abu Abdullah Al-Qurtubi. He was born in 1214, 1214, a long time ago. He was an Andalusian jurist, Islamic scholar, and muhaddith. He listed 5 formulas to success, especially in business or any component in life. First, halal, livelihood that are in accordance to what is being outlined by Allah SWT and Sharia. So that is meant by halal. In the Al-Quran, the word halal is contrasted with haram. So halal is allowed, while haram is forbidden. Second, qana'ah. It is a pleased and thankful with one's earning. Qana'ah is the feeling of contentment with the blessings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the absence of jealousy from our heart. Those who practice qana'ah are confident of Allah's decree and are content with whatever size and amount of sustenance they are blessed with. The tawfiq, asking for the blessing of Allah in proportion to one's expectation. Sometimes we have the opportunity to do good, but we do not have the ability. And sometimes we have the ability but not the opportunity. So in the end, it all comes down to tawfiq, the blessing. The sa'adah, it is a spiritual happiness. In the Quran, happiness is termed by the word sa'adah. Whenever the term sa'adah mentioned in the Quran, it is always related into 2 conditions. The happiness in the hereafter, which is ukhrawiyah, and happiness in the present world. Lastly, Jannah. The success in this dunya should act as the bridge to the ultimate success in the life hereafter, which is paradise. Possession of wealth is allowed based on the following principles. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the absolute owner of the wealth. So everything exists in this world or even in this universe belong to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He is the absolute owner that created all the creatures and things in this universe. Allah created this wealth in abundance, so many, and supposedly sufficient for all. The wealth is created for the mankind and entrusted to mankind as a khalifah to manage, to govern this wealth. In Islam, involving in business is part of ibadah through fulfillment of fardu kifayah, as I described before this. Position of business and entrepreneur. This is Islamic entrepreneurship model. So the Islam proposed it is a business venture, and Allah prepared the facilities and provide and outline rules and regulation based on Al-Quran and Hadith and also the Sunnah. And then the business, if the intention is good, Allah promised the reward. The Muslim entrepreneurship ethics, hardworking, which is to prevent laziness, to eradicate fear, to search for legitimate ventures, halal concept just now, including avoid forbidden sources of income and property, to reach blessing in business, and to show gratitude and thankfulness of whatever has been acquired, and to grow and develop capital and profit, to diversify business venture, and to avoid greediness. Another behavior is to avoid malicious behavior, avoid squandering, and avoid stinginess, pay zakat, trustworthy, pray consistently, tawakal, patient, and qana'ah.